Hey, sports fans. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everybody had a good week. Off to a good start with the World Baseball Classic. USA with a maybe closer than expected game with Brazil. Fun to see games starting, however. Also, March, so college basketball tournaments are starting. Getting down to getting the brackets made out and who will be in and who will be out. Anyway, I have 18 returns for you this week, so let's just get it started. First one I have is coming out of Baltimore, Maryland. And I have Mr. Al Bumbry on the American flag cards and on an older 90s Fleer sticker. I usually reserve these flag cards for Olympic signatures that I reach out for. But Mr. Bumbry was a Bronze Star recipient from serving in Vietnam. So I thought that would be a pretty cool addition to that signature. So Mr. Bumbry played from 72 to 85 with the Orioles and the Padres. Most of that time was with the Orioles. He was the Rookie of the Year, a World Series champion, and a member of the Baltimore Orioles Hall of Fame. And that was 2 of 2, no fee, in 133 days. And the next one I have is coming out of Mid-Island, New York. And I have our first 91 Fleer. If anybody's been watching the channel, obviously I'm pushing hard for the 91 Fleer set. So a nice addition to that. Mr. Neil Heaton played from 82 to 93 with 7 MLB teams. He was an All-Star in 1990. Had a career 80 wins with over 699 strikeouts in his career. And that was one of one $5 fee in 20 days. Next one I have is coming out of Fort Myers, Florida. And we have Mr. Curtis Strange. If anybody's watched, I recently started on this 1990 Pro Set Golf. There are only 100 cards in this set. And a bulk of them still signed, so I will have to get some on eBay and things like that, but the bulk of them still signed, so I'm going to push pretty hard on that set as well. So Curtis Strange is a former PGA Tour professional. He was a 2-time US Open champion with 29 professional wins, and he's a member of the World Golf Hall of Fame. And that was one of one, no fee, in 22 days. And the next one I have is coming out of Jacksonville. And we have another 1990 Pro Set Golf, Mr. Craig Stadler. Craig Stadler is a former PGA Tour and Champions Tour professional. He was the 1982 Masters champion. He has over 30 professional wins, and that was one of one, no fee, in 23 days. Next one I have is coming out of Phoenix, Arizona, and we have Mr. Doug Plank on his rookie card. So as many of you know, and by the name of the channel, I am a huge Chicago fan. So one of my projects is trying to collect as many signed players from the 100 Greatest Bears on their rookie cards. So that is a nice addition to that. Mr. Plank played from 75 to 82, all for the Bears. He played college football for Ohio State, where he won 3 Big Ten championships and also played in 3 Rose Bowls. Top 5 safety of all time for the Bears, and as I mentioned, a member of the 100 Greatest Bears. And that one was one of one, no fee, in 13 days. The next one I have is coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I have another pro set, Mr. Paul Azinger. Paul Azinger is a former PGA and Tour champion as well. He was the 1993 PGA Championship winner, and he had over 16 professional wins. That's one of one, no fee, in 13 days. The next one I have is coming out of Phoenix, Arizona, and we have the Punky QB signed on his rookie card. So that's a sweet addition to the 100 Greatest Bears as well. Mr. Jim McMahon played from 82 to 96, but only 82 to 88 really matter because that was with the Bears. Kidding aside, he was an amazing college quarterback at BYU, unanimous All-American, Sammy Baugh Trophy, Davey O'Brien Award, right into Offensive Rookie of the Year in Chicago. And he's a two-time Super Bowl champion and a Comeback Player of the Year. And he's a member of the 100 Greatest Bears. And that's one of one, $20 in 16 days. The next one I have is coming out of Oklahoma City. And we have another Pro Set Golf. Mr. Gil Morgan with the inscription of, looks like 78 World Series of Golf. So I asked these guys to inscribe their favorite or earliest win while on the tour. So that's cool that he inscribed that with the 1978 World Series of Golf champion. Gil Morgan's a former PGA and Tour champion. He has top 3 finishes in the Masters, the U.S. Open, and the PGA Championship, and has 41 professional wins. And that was one of one, no fee, in 20 days. The next one I have is coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. And we're just going to continue to add to those 100 Greatest Bears rookie cards. Mr. Kevin Butler. Kevin Butler played from 85 to 97 with the Bears and the Cardinals. He was a standout college kicker at Georgia, where he was a 3-time All-SEC and a consensus All-American, as well as being the first kicker inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. He was also the scoring leader his rookie season for the Bears in the NFL, Super Bowl champion, and a member of the 100 Greatest Bears. And that's one of one, no fee, in 24 days. The next one I have is coming out of Houston, Texas. We have another Pro Set Golf, Mr. Billy Ray Brown. Mr. Brown is a former PGA Tour professional and is a current on-course reporter for the Golf Channel. He has top 3 finished at the U.S. Open and has 3 professional wins for his career. And that's one of one, no fee, in 12 days. The next one I have is coming out of West Palm Beach, Florida. And we have another 91 Fleer, Mr. Jeff Reardon. Love these yellow, ugly cards. Mr. Reardon played from 79 to 94 with multiple MLB teams. He's a 4-time All-Star, a World Series champion, NL Saves Leader and Reliever of the Year in 1985. He's a member of the Expos Hall of Fame. He had 73 career wins and 367 saves. And that was one of one, $5 per in 15 days. The next one I have is coming out of Austin, Texas. And we have another Pro Set. Mr. Bob Estes with the inscription 1994 Texas Open champion. Mr. Estes is a former PGA Tour professional and current Tour champion member. Top 10 finishes in the Masters, the PGA Championship, and the Open Championship. 4 professional wins, and that was one of one, no fee, in 19 days. Next one I have is coming out of Houston, Texas. And we have another 91 Fleer to add to the set. Mr. Kevin Bass. Kevin Bass played from 82 to 95 with 5 MLB clubs. He's an All-Star in 1986, a career 270 hitter with over 100 home runs and 600 RBIs. And that's one of one, $5 per in 13 days. The next one I have is coming out of Columbus, Ohio. And we have a few more Pro Set Golf to add. Mr. Chris Perry. Chris Perry is a current professional golfer with 4 career professional wins, top 15 finishes at the Masters and the PGA Championship, and that's one of one, no fee, in 13 days. The next one I have is coming out of San Bernardino, California, and we have another Pro Set. Mr. Frank Beard. Frank Beard is a former PGA Tour champion as well as Senior Tour champion. top 5 finishes at the Masters and twice at the U.S. Open. 14 professional wins, and that was one of one, no fee in 17 days. The next one I have is coming out of Greenville, South Carolina, and we have our first game day. Anybody's watched these, I'm usually just rolling in on the game day cards. This is our first one of the day. Mr. David Treadwell played from 88 to 94. Few practice squad years mixed in there, but mostly with the Broncos. He was a Pro Bowler in 1989, as well as an All-American while in college. And that was one of one, no fee in 56 days. And the next one I have is coming out of Birmingham, Alabama. We have some more golf to add to the pile. Mr. Lou Graham. Lou Graham is a former PGA Tour and Senior Tour Champion member. Top 10 finishes in the Masters, PGA Championship, and the winner of the 1975 U.S. Open. 7 professional wins, and that was one of one, no fee in 17 days. And the last one I have is coming out of Houston, Texas. And a 1991 Fleer to end the day, Mr. Glenn Wilson. Glenn Wilson played from 82 to 93 with 5 MLB teams. He was an All-Star in 1985, a career 265 hitter with 98 home runs and 521 RBIs. And that was one of one, $5 per in 8 days. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Hopefully you have another good week to share next week. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And go Cubs, go!